was pronouncing the names at the end.
Well, this tale of the tape is brought to you by Cowbell Performance Recovery Hydration. Ring the bell. 26-31, slight height advantage for Юнусов. Same boys coming in the same weight class. No weight misses. Slight reach advantage for Ибраимов, and big experience for Ибраимов. We'll throw it to Garrett to make this official for our main event of the evening.
From Graham Arena, we close out this evening here at MCSC 3 with our main event, 3 5-minute rounds in the bantamweight division, brought to you by the U.S. Marine Corps. We now introduce to you first the blue corner, standing 5'6", his official weight 134 3/4 pounds. In 39 professional fights, his record stands at 23 wins, 16 losses, including 6 wins by submission. Training out of BFS Academy, originally from Nunkat, Kyrgyzstan, the Kyrgyzstani Kraken, Rıskulbek Ибраимов. And now he introduces his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. At 5'9", weighing 135 1/2 pounds, entering tonight perfect with 10 wins, 5 by knockout, 3 by submission without a defeat. Training with Marquez MMA at Academic Camelot, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by way of Kyrgyzstan, introducing Bактовар Dominator Юнусов. Referee for our main event, Chris.
Юнусов's he's a big 35er.
Yeah.
He's thick. Thick chest.
I'm very interested to see the first grappling exchange from both these guys.
Yeah, you got your orthodox southpaw here.
We're getting a lot of those.
Yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Today. Yeah,
that is
you don't see that a lot.
No.
Ooh, see where his foot went, beat his outside foot, and then came in with a 2.
Mm-hmm. So I'm really interested to see the speed difference. I mean, I've talked about it many times, and it's obvious right there.
Right.
Ибраимов is a 25-pounder, former 25-pounder.
We're not seeing any empty shots here from
Ибраимov is holding his left hand very low. I'm kind of surprised, especially you're facing an orthodox fighter. A high kick coming up that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see if he takes advantage of it. I mean, I didn't even see any fakes at all with the feet.
Right.
That was all hands.
Just kind of sitting here against cage, not really threatening much. Now he is.
Great takedown defense.
He tried to lift and then sweep with his feet, but he couldn't pull him up high enough to sweep his feet.
Mm-hmm.
And shoulder strikes.
Yeah, I'm going to be really interested to see how this turns out here.
Nice. Oh, those hurt.
Yeah, nice little shoulder shrug. All of Donald, Cerrone, and Cowboy. Oh, sorry, and Connor. Good head position.
I think
for
the
a
leader's
while.
going to come in here and break it up here soon.
Yeah,
Nothing happens.
Yep.
He's warning them.
Yep, definitely a warning from the ref there.
Yeah, here you get stuck here. Maybe like some foot stomps,
Uh-huh.
It's not like those knees feel good by any means.
No.
Not a lot going on. Yep, they're breaking up. Crystal leader's breaking it up. Didn't land. I think he blocked that. He got his hand high quick enough. But that's what I was talking about earlier. Look how low his backhand is.
Yeah. Well, and even if you do kick that far, I mean, that far hand, that's his power hand. So it's not a bad idea to kick that arm and stuff like that.
We do that a lot in Muay Thai. Like,
yeah.
Don't be afraid to kick him in the bicep. Wear that arm down a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Very interesting scramble. That was
That's
fun.
a little speed,
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
Speed's up there.
Yeah.
A lot of games being played right now.
All shots from Юнусов are thrown with a purpose. There's no random shot being thrown out there to distract. Everything is calculated.
Good body shot by Ибраимов.
A lot of respect from both of them.
Yeah. Kind of taking pictures here.
Oh, big
shot. Lift and a slam. Wait, scramble when they get down here. Yeah, lift that bottom foot up now. This is high level stuff. I mean,
yeah. I knew right away.
wrestling from
You see
Yusof.
these guys prior fights and stuff like that. You're like, oh my gosh. Okay.
Right.
This is a fight you'd see in any
There's
major
that foot stomp I was telling you about earlier.
Yep.
If you can't get anything, I mean, might as well get something out of it, right?
And he's kind of doing the teep one instead of like the stomp, like down, you know.
Especially
he's
now
kinda
look,
kicking
he's
into
got
it.
one foot on the ground, so you can't change the weight from one foot to another.
Right.
Now's the time to stomp that foot.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, now if you take your right arm, get to his ankle and dump. Right hand, ankle, dump, turn left. Well, it's called a football hike. Hike the ball, hike the ankle, change it, dump him on his butt.
I'm surprised Abramov's not doing the foot stomp, clear his leg here. Stomp that leg down. He's not really, you can tell he's kind of just allowing
He's
him
doing
to
a good job framing it up now here, though.
Yeah.
Now you build it up.
Yeah.
You can attack the head.
build a little table.
Yeah, you table it up and you free up an arm here.
Kind of tough to see on my angle here.
Still not a lot going on here.
Nope.
Curious to see how long Klaviter lets it go here.
Right.
Hold on to that leg like that too. You're gonna burn your arms out.
Did you see Ibraimov holding Yunusov's left arm?
There's a reshot. Hands are clasped below the butt, and he dumps him down. Now he's shelving the leg up, putting his head towards the cage. That's high level stuff. That's
high level wrestling match going on right now. Very close so far.
That was a close round.
Yeah, I really have a tough time thinking who won that in my head.
I'm glad I'm sitting here.
Yeah. Takedown defense from Ibraimov was very, very good, especially at the end of the round on the one leg.
Right.
You see the corner of Ibraimov massaging his legs now.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get that lactic acid out of his arms here. The other one trying to get the lactic acid out of his legs.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these corners know what they're doing.
Right.
Well, and that's what happens with a lot of these super high-level fights. You get a lot of this first round where they're good. They're both very good. Not one of them is better than the other to a significant extent. Here we go. Round two.
That was just the first round. That was kind of a feel-out round. Now let's see what happens here. Beginning of the second round. It's kind of a different rules, different countries,
Right. End of the round, they're not gonna let that fly.
Right. Yeah, you got to get them that water when you got your minute.
Right. Both the corners kind of taking a little while in that round. In that break, I should say. Trying to, a little bit of lead hand fighting here.
Yep.
I mean, orthodox southpaw, you're not going to see too many jabs anyway, so he's just kind of trying to preoccupy that hand. Ooh.
Right hand connected in that first exchange for Yunusov.
I like to get him to chase my lead hand sometimes when I'm fighting those guys. Like, pop, pop, pop. Now, one time I bring it down because he always reaches out every time. Now, if you bring it down, he brings his hand down. Now you can throw your punch.
Right.
Just those games you're playing in the fight.
That's a very good shot by Ibraimov.
He's got it swinging now.
There's
There's some intent on these punches.
Yunusov keeps eating this right hand. The second one knocked his mouthpiece out a little bit. Hopefully he can adjust here. Ibraimov with a nasty right hand.
slight edge to it. Ibraimov here, at least in this round so far. Tough to tell, but I mean, seems to be landing the stronger punches here.
And kind of a, I mean, I'm not going to use the word disdain, but just kind of just like, oh yeah, sure, throw a shot. His hands are low. He really relies on speed. He's like, yeah, I'm very confident in my head movement. And grappling, I mean.
Oh, he landed weird on his knees.
Oh.
But back up to his feet.
The takedown defense from putting his forearms out to getting back up against the fence is incredible.
That's that high level. This is a high, I mean.
This is extremely high level grappling right now. Beautiful fight.
And I know he's trying to explode and getting these takedowns and stuff like that, but he's kind of doing them real quick. It'd be nice to see if he could settle in and stuff.
Right.
Because Yunusov's always getting position back, and he's always getting some kind of space in between and immediately getting back up.
Well, I think the size has a little bit to do with that. He does look a lot bigger.
Yeah, he's
just thicker.
Yeah, he's going for these high energy takedowns. I hope they don't affect him later on in the fight here.
Right. Yunusov, I'd like to see get a little busier, especially as low as his backhand is. You know, kick high, throw your two.
No.
There's here. Like he threw that high kick, it was close. Why not go back to it? Land a two, and counters and throws a three. Big right again.
Yunusov with a mouse under his eye.
I was just about to say that.
All right, here goes the takedown.
It'd be nice to see if he fakes the takedown a little bit more and goes for an overhand right or something.
Right. That's what we were looking for, a little more action there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you fake the takedowns and then come back and punch, you know the guy's going to take down.
Right. Man, good, solid head movement by Ibraimov.
Both these guys have fantastic defense with the striking.
I know what you're about to say, Cody. I don't know how many times we can say high level here. This is incredible.
Right.
These guys are crazy.
He's got to reshoot. You got a clear hand and reshoot.
Super talented guys.
Oh, watch your neck. Watch your neck. He hasn't bailed on it yet. It's the longest we've seen someone on the ground.
Right.
Everybody else has bounced right back up. I mean, all the other takedowns. He's doing a good job, though, keeping his back to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping his knees in.
Yeah, being very active on bottom still, but he's just so big. You can just tell. You can definitely tell the size difference.
Right.
He's doing all the right things.
Yeah, he's doing a good job keeping. They're both doing the right things here.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice shots, keep him busy.
They're really amounting to much, but could wind you around those skew punches, stuff like that.
Those shots definitely got the crowd going. Man.
He's got to push with his legs there. Push, get some space, then explode up.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you got the wall to your back there. You can use the wall. You ain't going to scoot back.
Right.
Just got to explode here a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Last 30 seconds of the round.
You got something to really push your back against and really push off.
Yeah.
And maybe attempt to posture up here and just kind of unload, get some last-minute points at the end.
Yeah.
Good adjustment from the ref there.
Yeah, that was.
That happens.
Don't want to get pants mid-fight.
Yep.
Finishing out the round with control, Yunsov.
Oh, good elbow.
They're all doing the right things. Right, exactly as you said.
It's another close round.
You can also go to the website,
maybe Yunsov a little bit there, finishing on top.
We've also got t-shirts available in the back next to the merch booth.
Appears as
once
if
again,
one
our
point's
post
being
show,
taken for a
Wicked
fence
Garden
grab
will be planning
currently. I don't know who
immediately
it's
following our main
currently.
event.
Ibreimov's doing a good job of putting in underhooks when Yunsov is on top.
Yunsov got the point taken.
Yep. 1 point.
Fence grab. Yunsov got 1 point taken.
What, for that round?
That round.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Without warning?
I think the UFC needs to hire our boy here.
That round?
Geez,
This
Louise,
round?
I love it.
Second round?
Oh.
Yeah.
Last round. Got a point taken. I grabbed the fence and he got
Wow,
Really
I
good
didn't even
takedown
see
attempt.
that.
My fans make some noise for the third and final round
that
here at
round, and then you get a point
MCFC3.
anyway. That's a 9-9. So,
Yeah.
win the first round. Whoever they decide to win the first round. This fight's anyone's now.
Yeah, I'm always
Ref
kind of.
warning him again.
I'm kind of curious. The same thing that happened in the last fight. I was wondering if the guy even understood him. Not to be rude. I just don't like. It's not like you got translators in there.
Oh, for sure. You got a language barrier.
Yeah.
Oh, now you know with Yunsov, you have to win this round.
Yeah.
There's no. If you want to win the fight, you have to win this round.
And once again, I hope with the language barrier, I hope he totally understood that too.
Right.
as of just a warning or no, I took a point away.
Right.
Well, especially without, you know, the typical, not only was it kind of a quick to it, which is I support, but, you know, not being walked to the center, not doing that whole deal.
Jumps to a guillotine. Oh, gets his head out.
Yep.
He didn't really show that he wanted to get up
No.
last time either, so I'm curious to see
I was just about to
how
say
much
that.
urgency he has here on bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Especially being the smaller guy. You don't want to be under his big guy.
Mm-mm.
But he's keeping his butterflies in. Looks like he's trying to get feet on hip.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to push. It's tough when the guy's leaving his head on you. That's a lot of weight going forward.
Right.
It's tough to get that weight to go back. Because when they bring their head up, that's when you really need to push. Big punches there. Watch your back of the head. You don't want to get in trouble there.
Nope.
We don't want 2 fights in a row.
Yep. Crowd's getting restless a little bit too.
I think the crowd was a little spoiled with the rest of the fights tonight.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened.
Yes.
See, when you get in these situations, controlling the bottom leg. So now he turns, now you take your bottom leg so he can't stand up.
Yeah, I
See?
saw that Yunsov was trying to put his right leg on the outside of
Right.
Ibrahimov's left leg, even though he's got his hands wrapped around it.
Right. Attacking the wrong leg. See, now he turns the other way. Now you want to get the leg going forward. If you can control that bottom leg,
Great takedown.
they can't get up.
Nice.
He's doing a good job keeping it shelved up on his knee. That's just high level stuff that I don't know if everybody's
No.
quite understanding.
No.
Keeping it shelved. Now he can't posture because his bottom knee is up.
Yep.
His bottom knee's up. You got to get your bottom knee to the ground so you can get it to the cage so you can get up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's digging for a Kimura.
Yep. I saw that Kimura there. It doesn't look too tight. And he's tucking it on the far side knee.
And Ibrahimov's got his legs crossed here, not really looking to fight this position.
You almost got to get your left knee across and get some space.
Uh-huh. And,
To dig it
especially in
out.
this weight class at the end of it's kind of talked about the strongman move, you know.
Right. Well, it's tough too. You can't extend because you got the fence to your back now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get a knee across to create some space.
Oh, he's going for it. You can tell he's wrenching on it.
Yeah. I think he's grabbing his inside thigh. It's tough to get out, especially if you can keep your knee above your elbow and block it.
A lot of just preventative measures from Ibrahimov rather than trying to escape the position. He's just
Right,
preventing Yunsov from progressing, kind of leaving us in a stalemate here, but Yunsov the urgency is still there to try to progress there.
It's tough. It's just hard that bottom knee being up.
Yeah,
It-
100%.
That's why he's controlling him here. See, now bottom knee's down. Now he brings it to the cage. Now he can stand up if he wants. Just got to get his butt out. Now bring your other knee to the cage. Now you can bring your left knee, turn in. Left knee to the cage, turn in.
He was going for it.
Now your knee to the cage.
Ibrahimov's
See?
wise to
Now
it.
come up.
Yep.
He's got to control the other leg. If he pulls the other leg out, now he can dump him on his butt. The legs are together. You want to get in your track stance so you don't get reshot and take down.
1 minute left in the last round. Ibrahimov still hand fighting as Yunsov is looking for another takedown here.
Oh.
And almost gets it.
Both these guys is too good.
Very high, yeah, just high level for the 10th time in this fight.
They pull that bottom leg out.
Beautiful body strikes.
I am curious to see how the judges' scorecards look.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Right.
Because the deduction of that point is crucial now.
I completely forgot about that second round too.
I
that
think
point
it's
deduction.
going to decide who won
Yeah.
round one,
right.
whether it's a tie or.
It'll be round two, so it's really up to who round. Well, yeah, round one.
Right, because round two is I think 9-9.
Right.
Be my guess.
Yep.
Wow, what a war.
Yeah, that was a great fight. That was high. That was a high level fight. That was a great job by both fighters. That was.
What a fight! It's kind of the ultimate curse of being an MMA fan. You know, you get so excited about like, oh, this guy, and they're so good they cancel each other out.
Right.
I mean, how many main events have we watched? You know, where like, oh, you're just beyond excited,
right?
And they're too good.
Right.
That puts an end to the night.
We still got Wicked Garden.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We got an after party.
Yeah, damn straight. Got a good after party to get to.
What a fight night.
What a wonderful fight night for MCFC3. Happy we get a lot of foreign fighters here, people from all over the country.
Right.
Unfortunately, ending to the co-main, but still a great technical main event.
Right. You know, the good thing about the co-main, no one took a loss. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no loss going on the record. They're gonna live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm.
No one cares about the no contest.
Right.
You know, Yunsov be celebrating like he won the fight, you know.
All right, we'll throw it to
You never know with the judges. I always say, you know, you don't want to leave it to the judge's scorecard, but you know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Well, on that thought, we'll throw it to Garrett for the last announcements of the night.
Having gone the distance in our main event here at MCSC3, we go now to our judges one final time for the decision. Your first judge, Rick Rancard, sees it 29-27, while judges Keith Argambright and Aiden Donovan both see it 28-28. This fight is a majority draw.
They gave the first round
to Abramov.
Yep.
Yep, I knew it.
They gave the first round to Abramoff, and then Yunsov won the last two rounds, but they took the point, which is a tie.